we're taking Canteen's 5 Peaks Virtual Challenge, a month-long challenge to cover 68 kilometres in March, the combined trail distance of Australia's 5 highest peaks. Every year, 23,000 young Australians face the mountain that is a cancer journey, whether facing their own cancer diagnosis or dealing with a loved one's cancer journey. Climbing that peak means feeling isolated, lost, exhausted and confused. It's terrifying and no one should face it alone. That's why we're challenging ourselves and we need your support. Please sponsor us today and make every kilometre count. All funds raised will help young people facing their hardest climb get free access to Canteen's cancer counselling, peer support and specialised in-hospital care. Thank you so much for your support. Alright, so I think we're in Arizona.
Arizona or New Mexico?
I don't know anymore. We're at Window Rock.
Navajo is New Mexico, maybe.
Is it?
Yes.
You sure? Okay.
The movie that we watched, they keep going to Flagstaff, which is in... Oh, Flagstaff is in Arizona.
Arizona. Yeah. Winslow, Arizona. Yeah, we're in Arizona.
I think so.
We don't know where we are. But we do know that we're at Window Rock. And there's some really interesting stuff here. It's not going to count for many steps, but yeah, we'll show you the scenery and then we'll be travelling further on because this is our travel day. Okay, so this is a memorial for the Navajo code talkers. So they operated in the Second World War, and of course they were able to communicate with each other without the Germans being able to decipher what they were saying because they were using their own language, which is fantastic. So they could place one of them in one squad or in one location, and they could place the other one in another location. They could talk backwards and forwards as much as they liked, and the Germans wouldn't be able to work out what they were saying. Okay, so I'm actually a little bit of an idiot. It's the Japanese who couldn't work out what they were saying. Okay, Jaynee, so what are we doing?
We are at the Chile.
Canyon
de Chile. And right now we are at Antelope House or Antelope Ruin, which I've not seen it yet.
So this is an overlook that looks at it, isn't it? It's not actually at it.
Are you sure?
I think so. And then there's something else called Fortress Rock as well on the same trail that we're doing now. So let's go and see what we can see. Alright, that's our walk finished for, I don't know what date is. What's the date? 26th?
26th of March.
26th of March. So, how do we go?
Over 5K.
Alright, what is it? 10,200, 5.3k. Alright, that's not bad. Tomorrow, we're going to Monument Valley, and then we're finishing off the day in the was it Village Campground?
In Grand Canyon.
At Grand Canyon. So hopefully we'll have a walk down to the Grand Canyon to
we'll be
finish
travelling
off.
a lot tomorrow, so I do not know if we can get a lot of steps.
Yeah, not sure. There's a couple of trails that we can do in Monument Valley, but we're not sure whether we're going to do them. It's going to depend on how hot it is, what the time frame's like, things like that. So we'll work that out tomorrow. Alright, see ya. Alright, here we are, Monument Valley. So we're doing the Lee Cly Trail in Monument Valley.
Yep.
How long is it? 2.5 miles?
2.3 miles.
Yeah, so hopefully we don't get lost, but you know, I'm sure there's going to be lots of lovely scenery for us to look at. And then after this, we're going to do the drive, the scenic drive. So that'll just be shots out the front of the car, I guess, and some photos. Let's go. So we were planning on doing the Miners Loop Trail, which isn't very long. It's 0.66 of a mile, but it's midday, and so we're getting a little bit worried about it getting too hot. And it says that it's extremely difficult. So we've decided that we'll just carry on. We'll still get more than enough steps on the trail that we're on. It's an old DeSoto. Very old DeSoto. All right, we've got to Grand Canyon, and we decided that we'd go for a walk so that we could see the Grand Canyon. So it's still the 27th. How many steps did we end up getting?
A lot.
This is the last little bit. No more after this.
Yes.
It's that one there. Oh, that one.
It's gone. Deleted.
All right, so here we go. 18,328, 10.2 kilometers. So that's our...
That is combination of Monument Valley
and Grand Canyon, yeah. So there we go. So 28th tomorrow. We got a little bit of messing about to do. We've got to relocate to the other campground. But we should get some more walks in around there. See you tomorrow.
We are at Grand Canyon.
That's right. We're doing the Kaibab Trail. This is our last walk for the Canteen 5 Peaks Challenge that we've been doing. Done really well. We've raised over $700. Thank you to all of the people who have done all of the support to us. And we're finishing off. This will top us over 150 kilometers. So this is our last one. And although it's the 30th here at the moment, we know it's the 31st in Australia. So that's why this is our last trail. So wish us luck, and look at the glorious Grand Canyon behind us.
Lovely.
All right,
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, so Al, where are you going?
I'm here.
All right, so our initial plan, going back a few months, was to walk all the way down to the Black Bridge, there through the tunnel.
Which is now called the Caleb Bridge.
Which is now called the Caleb Bridge, or Kebab.
Oh.
Kaibab.
Kaibab.
And when we got here and we saw how deep the canyon was, we thought, no. We could walk down there, no problem. Getting back, we'd need a helicopter. So we're going to try and go down maybe about halfway. Coming back up is going to be more difficult. Going down is going to be dead simple by the looks of it. Yeah, so we got to...
So far, so good. Going down, no problem.
No problem. But look at that. We've got to go back up there. All the way back up there. Anyway, we'll forge ahead and see how far we get.
Yes.
We've been walking for about 20 minutes. There's a lot less people on the trail now. So people must come down a little bit and then do some photos and then head back up again. So yeah, a lot of young people coming back up though, isn't there? Now of course you'll see that we're wearing beanies and our hats and gloves and all those sorts of things. It's because it's 7 degrees.
-7.
Coming up.
On Tuesday, on
Wednesdays, -7. We chickened out and we booked into a RV park with a full hookup for Tuesday night, so that when it goes to -7 we can have the heater running all night, otherwise we'll freeze our butts off. The Ua Point is a very, very busy little spot. Okay, so a lot less people carry on past the Ua Point. As you can see, there's only Jaynee and me. So we'll take our time from here and see if we can get to the next one. And then I think, based on the elevation that we're dropping, we'll have to turn around and come back from there, because it'll be just too much for us, won't it?
What?
Going back. So I said we'll go down to the next one and then probably turn around and come back.
Are you sure you want to go down to the next one?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, this has been 15 minutes to get to here.
Yeah, but going up will be like an hour.
Yeah, but we just take our time. We take our time. We take it easy. We haven't even drunk any water or eaten a muesli bar yet, so we're fine. We're still running on lunch.
Yes, we have a very big lunch.
All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, I'm thirsty, but I'm not asking for water yet.
Very good. All right, so this is the trail behind us. It is a lot more nasty than the first one. So we are definitely just going down to the second spot and then turning around to come back. But we're going to have a bit of a break down there. There's a lot to see apparently, and it's really, really beautiful. So we'll go down there and have a break. You can go to the smelly toilet. Apparently there's a revolting toilet down there for you to use.
Well, apparently. Yeah, but climbing up, I don't think we'll be smiling.
Nope. So there won't be any videos when we're going back up.
No. Look at how steep it is.
And you
we
know,
have to go all the way up there.
People that are a lot younger than us are not looking too good. So, yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know how we are going to cope, my dear.
Yeah, I don't either. We'll see.
Anybody live down there?
I doubt it. Absolutely amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Where is the Black Bridge? Oh, Kaibab Bridge.
Oh, you see that little crack in there? Well, that goes further in. Yeah.
Are we attempting to go there? Where those people are?
That's exactly where we're going, and that's where we're stopping, I believe. You've got to prove that we're actually here. Well, this is as far as we go. And the trail carries on down there. All right, here we are, bottom of the Grand Canyon. Look, I just
No, we are not at the bottom. Bottom is all the way down there. This is the bottom.
I'm going to kick you in the bottom.
This is the most bottom we'll get.
Okay, we're at Cedar Ridge in the Grand Canyon. This is as far down as we're going to go. We've been warned by the rangers not to go any further. But since we're down here, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Canteen for all the work that they've done and the effort that they put in to look after young people that are struggling with cancer. I want to thank our sponsors who sponsored us throughout the month of March on all of our walks. We've managed to raise just over $700, which it would have been nice to do better, but $700 is still $700, and that's a really fantastic effort. So thank you to all of our sponsors. And we've still got to get out of the Grand Canyon. So
I'm not looking forward to climbing up.
yeah, our little steps video at the end is not probably our little steps video at the end is probably not going to be as happy and joyful as this one is. So anyway, like I said, thanks to all the sponsors, thanks to Canteen, and we wish all those families who are struggling with cancer to all of our best wishes and everything going forward.
Yes, good luck.
All right, thanks guys. All right, so I think we're about halfway back up from Cedar to Point, maybe.
And it's been good so far.
It's actually been pretty good. We've been taking it easy. We do a switchback, then we rest for a couple of minutes. Then we do another switchback and rest for a couple of minutes. Okay, we're back onto the phone camera now because the GoPro ran out of battery. But we're back up to Point, so the hard bit's done apparently. I think that coming into is harder than what we've just done.
Yeah, it is. The next leg will be quite good.
Yeah. So we're just going to have a bit of a breather here, and we're going to head back up. We've still got a couple of snacks as well, and a lot of water, so we're doing good. Whew. All right, well, we're not quite halfway back from we think the last little bit's the nasty bit. This little bit that we've just done was nice, doable.
Well, should be fine.
We're holding up quite well, I think. Yeah, we're doing really good. We're going through our water a bit quick, but apart from that, we're doing really good.
Surprisingly, we didn't need any water going down.
No, true. No water going down, all the water coming back up.
Yeah.
A bit like the lighthouse. Most of our water was coming back.
Yes.
Let's go. Alright, this is the last little bit out, so we see this sky just above. That's the exit. So we're going to zigzag, zigzag, zigzag up the face of this cliff, and then we're out.
Yes, we made it.
Yep, we made it. Well done, good work. Okay, so it took us an hour and 20 minutes to walk back up from Cedar Ridge, which I think is really pretty good for 60 plus people with naked hips and naked knees. Okay, Jaynee, final count for the day, 13,036 kilometres.
But don't be fooled by the 6 kilometers.
That was tough.
That was very tough walk.
Okay. All
The
done.
elevation was like 2,000 feet.
Yeah, it was nasty.
Yeah.
Alright, we're all done. That's us finished for Canteen.
Goodbye, Canteen.
Yeah, so again, thanks for everybody for all their support. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, you're still here. You might like one of these videos next.